Well, for more than 50 years, a local company has been building duck calls, but not just any duck calls. There are calls that have set the standard and continue to do so today. James Ware introduces us to some of the people and places that make Southeast Texas what it is today. Take a look.
Long before Duck Dynasty, someone from right here in Southeast Texas was designing and even came up with the first double-reed duck call. If anyone questions that, here's the patent that shows otherwise. James Cowboy Fernandez was fresh out of the service when he met the late George Jensen. Together in the early 50s, they designed duck calls and came up with the double reed, which became the industry standard.
I was just fortunate enough that during that time I'd perfected the trough and the peg and the insides of the call that was so duck, and that's what we wanted, a duck call that sounded like a duck. And now every other manufacturer and company in the country is making a double reed duck call. Why? Because it is so right.
Jensen died in 1957, but Cowboy Fernandez, who turned 83 on Thursday, went on to win multiple championships with the Jensen double reed duck call, including the World Championships in 1959. That's when the company really took off.
The first year I made 35, and then I made 55 the second year, and then made 555 the third year. And the third year he passed away. But we sold all the calls that we made all 3 years.
Fernandez has since retired, but is still around to share his knowledge and humor.
Yo, Crab, how you doing?
Doing all right?
I'm doing good.
Charlie Holder is the new owner. He took over in 2011. Holder grew up hunting with the Sure Shot game calls, which he, along with many others, feel is the best in the business. His company continues to grow, shipping out more than 30,000 calls per year.
Ed Holder got me involved with Billy Halfin, and we did a radio show together for 11 years here in Beaumont, hunting and fishing show. So that's how I met Cowboy Fernandez, and it's just like having heroes around me that I watched as a kid and used Cowboy's product and grew up watching, Billy on TV, and just a really unique opportunity, and it's been a great experience having a piece of hunting history with Sure Shot game calls.
And while the company continues to grow, so does the technology. Sure Shot is now manufacturing the One, which hits the market in January. It was featured in a hunting magazine and already has people calling to place orders.
This new call is actually built on a CNC machine with a computer. It's brand new material. No one has ever built a duck call out of this proprietary. It's composite material. It's denser than acrylic. It's louder. And we also are patent pending the screw lock. It's actually screwed together. No one else has ever done that to a duck call before.
And while Duck Dynasty is basking in the television glory, just remember, Sure Shot in Groves, Texas is the call that started it all. In Groves, James Ware, Fox 4 News.
Sure Shot owner Charlie Holder recently signed a deal with Canadian Tire Pro Shops, where the calls will be in 180 stores.